James Martin was back on Saturday to host his ITV cooking show Saturday morning. The chef welcomed guests Matt Goss and David Gower onto the show, as well as fellow chefs Galton, Blackiston and Mark Birchall. However, Galton's cooking segment took an unexpected turn when James kept mocking his recipe. Although, the guest chef was quick to shut James down by telling him to shut up. Before Galton had even begun, James pointed out, "There's a lot going on here. What are you going to be making?" "I am going to do a roast potato and I'm gonna mess about a bit," he replied. "I'm going to add some beautiful ox cheek which I'm just going to seal off in a pan." Before he could even finish his sentence, James cheekily interrupted. "Basically the roast potatoes are just a roast potato with the ox cheek." No, Galton hit back. "You'll see in a minute." James proceeded to read off the recipe for Galton's dish as he began to cook. He started by searing off the ox cheek in a pan before he asked James to prepare the carrots. Discussing the type of potato which was best to use for the recipe, Galton explained, "I do know a little bit about potatoes through having a chip shop at various times of the year. The starches and sugars in potatoes vary and we're now coming to the time where we're getting the new crop of potatoes which is brilliant." "So these are the ultimate roast potatoes that you're doing?" James teased. "I'm not going to be taken by that one while you're saying that because I know what will happen," the chef replied. "When you taste it, you'll say, that's bang average," Galton added before moving on. "Anyway, so you could use Maris Piper, you could use King Edward's, they're more well known." "I am trying to multitask here as I've got my little tray," the chef added as James chipped in. "You're doing all right, first thought you were going to be stressing." "Shut up and let me concentrate," Galton raged as he tried to continue with the cooking demo. "Are you frying them?" James asked as he pointed to the potatoes. "Is that not what you do?" Galton asked before the TV presenter disagreed. "There's quite a lot of fat in there." "They'll be all right," Galton reassured. "The next stage one I'm going to chop a shallot."